Okay, we're live. Hey, what's going on? Old fashioned ice cream, appliance boot camp, Facebook family and friends, YouTube family and friends. Mike Sneed coming to you. Coming to you real quick tonight. I want to thank everybody for joining us. Thank you for everybody who has called over the last week or two. Today, just telling me their stories, telling me how well they're doing in this appliance repair business. Um, I love to hear y'all stories. I'm glad to hear that y'all are doing well. I'm so glad that y'all got it. Y'all took the initiative to actually learn the appliance repair business and actually get into business, because the economy now and the economy and even the country is starting to change. Where like I say, we have everybody know we got AI coming in here. You got automation. You got a lot of jobs that are getting eliminated, and a lot of those government, I guess you call the government set asides, or those government benefits and stuff are getting cut. And now it's getting to a point now where you got to start being able to rely on yourself. If it's getting to the point where we're getting to be like other countries, that if your family doesn't have something for you to do when you get older, if your family doesn't have businesses or some type of connection to get you to have a way for you to earn money and stuff, it's getting to the point now you just gonna be locked out. And they're getting to the point where they don't care if you don't have anything to eat or anything. They're saying now it's on your own. You have to go figure it out. You're gonna be volunteering and all that stuff. They're gonna make sure you doing something. You just can't be sitting around. And that's kind of where I'm coming to you all today, telling you all kind of where the channel is going, the direction the channel is going to, and kind of what I'm doing, and see, to just give you all a warning how things going to look going forward. Well, right now you all know that I'm actually started back doing some service calls. I'm doing 3 days a week. I'm just running service calls back in the truck. One of the best things I've done, one of the best decisions I made was to get back into that truck. Right now, the appliance repair business is booming. It is ridiculous. I started to come on and show you all in the last week the profits that were made in the last week. But I say, oh, forget that. We have done that. We have told you all about this trade. We have told you all about the opportunities. We have told you all to come join us and get in with us. Well, I'm past that now. Now I'm actually past telling people to get in. Right now, I don't even think you can buy the course. You might be able to buy the course. I got it right now, kind of locked where you can't even buy the course. I'm not doing the hands-on live right now because what happened is I got family members. I just got off the phone maybe 15 minutes ago. My daughter called me and wanted me to talk to me about my nephew, one of my nephews, about helping him get straight and getting him back and getting him into the business. And so we were talking about how we can actually do that. My other nephew, he's booming with his business. And so now it's time for me to focus on on my family and my business. So now we're saying, hey, I'm thinking we got enough people in here. I don't want to create any more competition right now, because now I want to be like everybody else. I want to go out here and make sure my family and stuff is good. So what happened? I go to the supply houses and stuff like that, and when I'm looking around, everybody that I'm seeing, I put them into business, and I love it. I love it that they're out here making money and they're doing it. And same thing. I go out to some of the ice cream parlors and stuff like that. I'm going out and I'm seeing people that I have directly put into business, and they're doing well. So I have done my part to get people in here and to build people up. Now it's time for me to actually go and turn that into my family, and make sure that my family is good and that everybody who wants a job and needs a job is actually out here making it and doing well. And I'm just right now. I just don't want to be. I just don't want to create the rest of the competition that's out there right now. We have enough competition in this area. And I think you all might feel the same way. If you're getting in, you should have got in. I told you all for the last 6 or 7 years. I begged you all to get into it. Right now, we making money. We making money out here, and like I say, it's getting ready to get tight. And I don't want to dump anybody else onto. I don't want to dump anybody else over into the alumni who's getting it. I don't want to dump nobody else into their area. I want them to maximize their profits, and I want them to be able to expand their businesses. I want them to be able to keep growing and stuff. And I don't want them to actually have to take a hit in here, because what's happening now, people are going to start scrambling, looking for something to do, and they're going to be trying to get into the appliance repair business and stuff. They're going to be trying to get into the easy stuff that's easy to get into without any contractor's license and stuff, where they can actually make money. I'm looking at now. I've never in my life seen people talking about pulpwood. I'm turning on YouTube and I'm seeing guys selling pulpwood, and they finding out I can get $300 or $500 a load in pulpwood. and we've been knowing that in the country our whole life, about how you can go out here and cut pulpwood and make $300 or $400 a load. And now people figuring out that's good money. And you can go take 3 or 4 loads a day and get $1,200 a day. They running to try to get in there. Same thing, this appliance repair. You can come out here and make you $1,000 a day repairing appliances. We've been telling you all that forever. And so people are going to be trying to run and get into that. And I don't want to dump nobody else into the industry right now and try to get people and oversaturate the alumni that we currently have. We have a good group of alumni that's out there getting it. We have a good group of people who's out here doing the ice cream parlors and stuff. And so what we're going to be start focusing on now is actually maximizing our business profits. Meaning the stuff I'm going to be talking about now, I ain't going to be telling you to get into the business. Too late for that. If you ain't got in it by now, I'm sorry, you just can't get into it. And I'm sorry. I wish you had got in over the years. But now we got to talk about building the best businesses and maximizing our profits. And we got to actually start about building a legacy for the next generation and getting these next generation trained up to actually take over these businesses and stuff that we actually built. So that's why I'm going to be going forward. Stuff I'll be doing going forward. I'll actually be doing more videos of me on the job, showing you how I actually diagnose and stuff, how I'm fixing stuff. It's going to be more of not so much of me telling you all to go get into the class and stuff like that. It's going to be more so of me doing stuff to promote the businesses, to promote Old Fashioned Ice Cream, to promote Sneed Appliance Service, to get people to actually patronize our businesses, to actually come out and use us to do repairs or come out and get ice cream, and to tell you all different business tricks and stuff that I'm doing, what to do with your money afterwards to keep growing and stuff. So that's what we're going to be doing now. We got enough people out here to actually go out here and do it. I have enough of an audience now where I can actually talk about the actual business. For everybody that's listening now, I have 2,000 people that have bought the course. Well, 1,800, right? Might as well say 2,000. So that's enough people now where we can actually now start going and honing our business skills. And it's something that I need to do too. And it's something I need to be doing with my kids. So we're going to be doing that all together. And like I say, it's going to be great. Wish y'all could have jumped in at that time. Like I say, I don't even. You might can try to get the classes and stuff. They might be. You might be able to get in while you can. But I know eventually it's going to get to a point where you're not going to be able to get in. The stuff that's already there stay there. But it get to a point where we won't have any more new people coming into it. And the thing about it, this appliance repair, you don't. I make enough money doing the appliance repair where I don't have to deal with the YouTube and the courses. And I was telling somebody that today too. No, it was yesterday. I was telling people, I was like, YouTube was probably one of the worst things I've done in the last 6 or 7 years. Business wise, it was probably one of the worst things I've done business wise. But personal stuff, far as getting people out and getting people into the field, it was great that aspect. But business wise, what happened? I came to YouTube, and I thought I had when I came to YouTube, I had I had a bunch of real estate. I had a mountain cash. I had businesses, and I was doing it. I was happily married. I won't say happily married, but I was contently married. I was married and all that. You get on YouTube, and what happened with YouTube? You have I was actually doing it, and you have a bunch of people who talk about people doing it or talk about doing it that's not really doing it. And what happened? You get on YouTube and you fall into that, and you're thinking that the other people that you're operating with are doing the exact same thing that you're doing. That they're out here doing businesses, they're building businesses. They you think they're doing the same thing you're doing, but they're really getting their money from actually people watching YouTube and subscribing and stuff like that. So what happened at one point in time during COVID, the government got involved with YouTube. So it got to a point where at one time in COVID, you could make $40,000, $50,000 a month off of YouTube because the government started inserting cash. I tell people the same thing that happened back in the 80s when when the government was involved in the illegal drug trade. You had people making a bunch of money off of it. And so what happened during that short period of time, I lost focus because I could make 40, 50,000 in a month doing that YouTube. And I was like, man, this is the way to go. I don't need no employees. All I got to get up here and talk. And what happened, people got caught up in that. And then what happened, the government took the money out. So when the government took the money out, then y'all didn't have money to buy the courses, didn't have money to go do anything. And the bottom fell out. And then you start seeing a lot of YouTubers jumping off. You saw people getting away from talking about entrepreneurship, start talking more pop culture and stuff like that. And what happened then, I look up, I done got into a place where I'm no longer focusing on business. I'm focusing on trying to get views. I need to get subscribers and get views to actually to grow the YouTube channel. I'm spending so much time trying to do YouTube videos. I'm not at home, and all that other stuff jumps off. So now I said, forget this YouTube thing, and I come and I just do it whenever I feel like it, and I focus back on business. And man, my everything picks right back up. I'm good. I realized that YouTube stuff is for the birds, and what works is having a real business that you can actually now employ your family members. If I had not, if I wasn't in the position I am in right now, my nephew who actually needs a job and needs some direction, he wouldn't have no place to go. Same thing, my daughter who called me, and if I wasn't in that position, who was she going to be able to call and say, hey, my cousin needs help, and I want to help him out, and where she can call and say, hey, we need to get him on and working so he can get him some health insurance. All this stuff that we're able to do because we actually own our own business and stuff, and we can actually put a safety net up under him, and he can actually learn an actual trade at the same time. And we have room to put him someplace. We right now, I have never really pushed that appliance repair like I have. I have created so many technicians, so many business owners all across the country. I had shout out to the young man who called me from Canada today. Even across the border, people are calling and say, hey, because of you, this thing right here is working for me and stuff. So now what we do, the people who are out here doing appliance repair, we need to now start focusing on maximizing our profits, going out, getting real estate, going out, putting our money into other little small businesses. The ice cream is good. I'm telling you, ice cream is good. Right now is the off season. So now is the time where you start building stuff, getting your buildings and stuff getting the maintenance and stuff done on them, getting ready for the next run. But still, it'll still generate you a couple of $100 a day when you open. And then once we open back up, now you bumping up to $1,000 a day out there. So we're gonna be looking at how you do that. Be looking at how actually bringing in my subs. Hopefully, after I talk to my nephew, we can come to an agreement, and I can bring him in as a sub and get him trained and show you how I'm doing the subs, how I'm running him out there, and just showing you all how to actually build a business up, maximize our profits, kind of just running the business the correct way. And it's helping me too to go back and rehome my skills as a business owner and leave all this YouTube stuff. I'll be coming on for YouTube to actually talk about how the actual business is running, to promote my businesses and some stuff. But I ain't coming back on here begging you all to take no courses and to get into the trade. We got enough people in the trade right now. If you know, and like I say, you can try to you can the other places are still trying to get you to be technicians and stuff. You can go that route. No, I don't know who's going to hire you, because the last 50 years, they ain't never hired you as no technician. Majority of the people who watch this, they ain't never hired you as no technician. I felt bad for the young man who was trying to get into the electrical trade. The guy who does cubicle to conduit. He gave up trying to get into electrical trade. He said, he said he was going to stop trying to, he was going to try to go and try to be able to program PLCs and stuff. But I don't want to tell him you're going to run into the same thing, because it's a system in place to keep you out and you're not going to be able to get into it. And I wanted to get more of you all in, get more of you all into the appliance repair, into the skilled trades. But after a while, you just get tired of begging people, and it's time. Even Noah, after a while, had to close the door in the ark and say, "Hey, we got all we got. Let's time to sell off and go." And that's kind of where we're at now. Where we unfortunately, we've been telling you all it was going to come. It was going to rain. That they're going to do this stuff, and you need to be learning a business now. You need to be doing something. Whereas people cannot come and just cut off the way that you can support your families and stuff. Y'all wouldn't listen. Now it's here. Now it's here, and now it's time for us to close the door on the ark and get ready to sell on off. And I want to thank everybody who bought it, everybody who's out here running it and doing well. We're gonna have a great next 5 to 10 years. Next 5 to 10 years is gonna be great. Right now, it is booming in appliance repair. Booming in appliance repair. I'm not going to show you. I'm not even going to show you all. I'm not going to show you all what they're paying right now. No, the pay ain't went nowhere. It's still the same. But no, but now you can go out there on one call, and you can go out there on one completed call, and you got 3 appliances. You get $1,500 on one completed call, and all of them coming down with 2 and 3 of them on there. And you knocking them out, and they paying it no problem. They paying it no problem. And I wish you all could have got in here, because what's going to happen as the economy gets worse, real estate going to go back on sale. You all who are actually out here running your appliance repair businesses and stuff, keep stacking your cash. It's coming. It's coming. All this stuff works in cycles. It's coming back around, and when it comes back around, we're going to be able to grab some good properties and be able to grab some good assets and set up the next generation of our family members and kids. So I'm going to read some of the stuff we got going on in the chat, and then I'm going to get up on out of here. Here we go. I got to take my glasses off to read. OT8DEC 152. You look like Felix from Stray Kids. I don't know who that is. From Stray Kids. It's a good thing. Okay. Thanks. I don't know who that is. I have to look at who it is. All right. I appreciate that. What's up, 89 Dr. Funk? Okay. What up, Mike? Yes. If you don't know how to use your hands, you might. Ain't no Mike. You are going to starve. You are going to starve. If you don't have a way to actually get out here and make some money. I could not imagine being someplace and somebody just told me right now, if I didn't have no skill set or anything, that they're going to actually cut off your income. I couldn't imagine what I would be doing right now. Sky asked me to stay. Yeah, I'll still be on YouTube, but it's not gonna be so much about doing telling you all to come take the courses and all that. It's gonna be more so promoting my businesses and the stuff that I'm doing as far as business wise, and it's gonna be more business content and for people who actually up and running doing their appliance repair business. That's what it's gonna be. It's not gonna be so much of you coming all doing the courses and stuff and trying to teach the school. That was great. It worked when it was good. I'm going to use the school mainly now to be training my subs and stuff like that. So it was good while it ran. All right. Ronald Alexandra 9003. Hey, how you doing? All right. I support you. I appreciate that, man. Hey, what's up, Sean? All right, we got Sean C9656. Salute to Uncle Mike and ABC fam. All right. All right, we got Greg B. What's up, Greg? What's up, Mike and ABC? All right. Jake Folsom dash L4W. Yo, what's happening? Mike, yo, what's happening? Okay. Hey, what's going on? 89 Dr. Funk. He said, I saw this 3 years ago when I went to ASTE's. When I took an AI class down there, I said the market would shift to 5 years or less, and I was right. The skilled trades about to be flooded. Yeah. People are trying to get in. They've been calling for licenses and all that stuff to get into appliance repair. We wanted the last one that doesn't require a contractor's license, but people will be trying to run anything and everything where to actually try to figure out a way to actually make money. And unfortunately, they're going to be locked out. I wish they would have done it 5 or 6 years ago when they could have now they could have had their skills set up. They could have now been locked in a market and doing well. Because all of us who've done that, we're doing great, man. We're doing great. And I wish they could have done it. I wish they could have done it. Greg B. Right, we always knew about the wood. Yeah, we always knew about pulpwood and stuff growing up, but now they just figuring it out. You can do how much making pulpwood? Yeah, and people laugh about it. Matter of fact, I had a young lady. If she watching and stuff, like I tell everybody, I tell these jokes just to put a point across and whatnot. It's not joke. It's not picking at you anything. It was a joke I done with her. Well, anyway, I had a young lady, and I was we were talking, and I was telling her about my approach to young ladies and stuff, how I feel, and she told me that I was a slow country boy. She was like, no, you think it is 1950s. You this slow country boy. No, ain't nobody getting down like that. You need to go somewhere else. She was from the city, and she was like, this thing right here just don't jump off. You a slow country boy. I don't get down with no slow country guys. Okay, cool beans. If you watch, and I thought it was kind of funny. It's not me joking or anything, just me making a point. Well, anyway, a couple of months later, we're talking, and she was like, "You do ice cream?" I'm like, "Yeah." Me and my daughter, we've been thinking about getting into Italian ice. Oh, okay. I can tell you all about it. So I'm telling her all about the Italian ice, how you get into it, and this and that. And she was, I was telling her about the ice cream carts and all that. And I was showing her, and she said, "Well, where you buy those at?" I said, "I don't buy them, I make them." And she was like, "You make them?" I was like, "Yeah." She said, "Is that your engineering that teach you how to do that?" And I said, "No, I'm just a slow country boy. That's how I know how to do that stuff." And she started laughing. I said, "Slow country boys ain't that bad when it's time to get out here and make some money and stuff." But that's the thing. As us in the country, we always knew about these things that can make money. we didn't embrace them. We looked at it as bad growing up. Somebody cutting pulpwood or somebody doing carpentry work, working with your hands. We didn't want that. We thought we wanted to get dressed up and go put on our clothes and go work in the office. No, that's what we want, where the AC was. But ain't no money in that. This is where the money is at. And once you learn how to use your hands and you know how to get out here and go get it, you make buku's money. Greg B, all these jobs laying off. People definitely going to be looking. Yeah, they are. They are going to be looking. They're going to be looking. That's one of the reasons why right now I kind of got it where the appliance boot camp, you can't really get into it. You can try. I don't know how long it's going to take for them to actually to get it where you can't get in. So you might want to try it while you still can. But I know people are going to be searching and just looking to get in. And what happened when that person comes, when the person comes because they struggling trying to get in, they sometimes are the worst students because they just need money right now, and they starving, and they don't want to take time to learn the trade, don't want to go through the steps. They come in first. I don't want to do that. I want to do commercial. Well, you don't know how a refrigerator works. Show me how to do the seal systems. That's all I want to do. The seal system. They just running for money, and sometimes a lot of times they're the worst customers, the worst students. So I don't want to deal with that. I want somebody who's looked at it and said, hey, that's something I believe in. I need to learn me a trade. I want to go out here and make a difference in my life, my family life, and they choose to come here for that. I don't want nobody running. I want somebody to run to appliance repair, not be running from something else and just try to come to appliance repair for shelter. JV B-Boy, what's good? What's happening, man? All right. Patrick Young, 7685. What's good, Mike? What's good, ABC fam? All right. Okay. There you go. Greg B said they are offering free diesel mechanic training in Dallas and earn while you learn. There you go. If you all looking to get into something, get into that free diesel training. Greg B said they're doing that in Dallas, and you earn while you learn. If you someplace ain't got no job, go out there and go. You have to go where the money is at. Go on out there. Uh, 89 Dr. Funk. Do you have specific days you coming on YouTube? Not yet. Right now, I'm actually working Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursdays. I might do weekends. I might do like a weekend. I might do a Monday. I don't know. I'm still trying to figure out my schedule and see what time I have. I might just even start doing some pre-recorded stuff and and then maybe once every 2 or 3 weeks come on to a live. But I'm still trying to figure it out. And like I say, right now, I'm working on me and getting myself back where I need to be at. Like I say, I'm at a point now where I'm actually now looking for land. I got the house plans and stuff that I want to build a house on. So I'm just looking for some land, getting ready for next year, so I can go build me a house and enjoying the little place I'm at right now. Hey, what's up, Troy? What's up, Troy? I saw your sister-in-law in Myrtle Beach for Thanksgiving. I think I walked by where y'all was at, but I was gonna go knock, but I said, nah. I saw your sister-in-law. I didn't tell her. She told me y'all was here at Myrtle Beach, but I think I went past y'all place. I saw the back of the tags. I saw. I think it was yours and your wife's car. I saw the Alpha and the Delta thing and ANT tags. I said, I bet that's where they're at, but I didn't want to go knocking on somebody's door. But thank you for joining, man. I wish I could catch you while I was down there. Troy Albert said, keep dropping gems, Sneak. Thanks, I appreciate it. INB9220. Okay, here you go. I was able to bring on my second sub recently. I started appliance repair during 2021. Thanks, Mike. Endless amount of opportunities. Thanks, man. I appreciate it, man. Glad to hear that. Yeah, appliance repair is good. It's right now, like I told you all, the worse the economy get, the better appliance repair get. And the appliances, now they put those tariffs and stuff in. The prices of the appliances have gone up. So now people are actually getting them fixed. And I had this right here. I had a guy, he got these little small refrigerators and these kegerators. I went over there, he had a little kegerator. I fixed that last week. But then he has another little wine cooler up under there. And I got to fix that. Now, he didn't pay no more than $200 or $300 for them, and he's paying $400 or $500 to fix them. And the reason why, he custom built this man cave and bar to fit those little small refrigerators and kegerator, and he can't get nothing else in there. So he's saying, I'm stuck. I got to get them fixed. And so you got that where people have built they custom built stuff, so it won't no room or anything, so everything can be hidden away and all that. And they got to fix these appliances. And like I say, with some of these appliances, they pay $200 or $300 for these little small refrigerators and all that, but they got to fix them because nothing else can go in that spot. That's like the second or third one I had to do with that. When I was like, man, how much you pay for it? No, it's going to cost you $400 for me to put this control board in it. And, well, I ain't paid for $3, but as you can see, I built my cabinets and stuff around it. So you running into that, and you got to keep that running. And, man, we just got so much, man, so many opportunities with this. Okay, Patrick Young, 7685. Mike, I had a last call, me from Washington State, who is moving to Georgia. She wants me to install a washer, refrigerator, and dishwasher. I charge her $800, and if I have to remove one, $1,050. Yep. 89 Dr. Funk. Are they about to lock folks out of the appliance repair? I think so. I personally think so. Because what's happened, we're one of the last places that you can actually run to. And people now are know that people are going to be trying to run to go get something. And they're going to start lowering it. They're going to start making requirements for you to get in here. And we're grandfathered in, but I think they are going to start making. They don't look at the requirements now just to get food stamps. It used to be you just go down and get food stamps. Now they're telling you if you over 14, hey, you on your own. You better go get your work permit. We ain't giving you no food stamp. You gotta do what like 80 hours a month of volunteer work. So you gotta get somebody to sign off every month saying you done volunteered 80 hours. I think you, if you ain't doing that, you gotta kind of like doing unemployment. You gotta be going there checking in. I went to apply for this job and I applied this much amount of jobs and I ain't getting no job. So they're making it just to get food stamps. They're locking people out of that. I'm almost positive people are gonna start locking people out of these places where they can actually make money. And same thing now, they're actually this is me. I ain't heard it from nobody, but this is what I believe. They know that all these AI and automation and stuff, that a lot of these jobs are gone, and they need something for their grandsons to do. They need something for their sons to do. And for a long time, America didn't want those skilled trade jobs. And so, and no, they locked us out of it. 50 years ago, they told us we couldn't have them no more because they saw that the skilled trades was what was keeping us alive and allowing us to actually survive during the Great Depression, allowing us to survive during integration. They looked and they said, why these guys who's funding these guys and how they able to keep moving and stuff? It was the skilled trades. We're the skilled tradesmen. So what they do, they start taking them out the school system, start saying that if you want to be in the union, you can't be black, and they done all of that and got you out of it, and then they brought in another group of people up behind you. When I was growing up, you didn't see no Hispanic men doing no skilled trades. They were just doing the farming work. Our fathers and grandfathers, they were all the skilled tradesmen. And then all of a sudden, we flipped around, and we're not even doing. No, they got the tractors that come out here now. The tobacco primers, the prime tobacco, automated machines. They don't need nobody out there in the field. But we don't want these people right here working in the skilled trades no more. We want you now to do the skilled trades. So they trained them to do the skilled trades. There's not, when they first came here, they couldn't do that. They trained them how to do it. They put them in that position, trained them, and then they gave us the things with with the drugs and made us become go to prison. And they gave their kids and them the good government jobs, watching you in prison and making sure that you're on probation, putting a monitor on your ankle, and you paying money that way. Putting what we call the blow and go. I was laughing for a lady earlier today. The blow and go, where you gotta get in your car, you got blow in the tube before it go, making you pay money to have that in there every day. That was their jobs, to monitor that. You take it there, get it calibrated, and so you just became part of their. Made you somebody. Their job was to just monitor you and make sure that you're doing everything. But now that money ain't enough. The government is cutting back. The government saying now they don't want all these people in prison. It's easier now for me to just put one I call a Johnston County ankle bracelet on your ankle, and then make your family feed you and all that. Put that ankle bracelet on and make them pay, and let him sit at home and let his family feed them and all that, and keep up with him. I ain't got to build no jail. As long as he paying while he out here, I'm good. I can make money for him paying to be out here, and I ain't got to feed him and none of that. So that's how they're making the money off of it. And so now they got to have something for their kids and grandkids to do. Oh, that skilled trade job. Let's get them out of here. Let's tell them. And they got this big push now. I have never in my life seen such a push to get into the skilled trades. Now they're pushing, get into the skilled trades. It's money here. You can make $100,000. You don't have to go to college. You do this and that. And that's where they're telling their sons and stuff to go to the skilled trades. This where you go make your money at. And so they're pushing that now. The university, I'll tell people, the university's been done. Same thing. The government got it. The only reason they survived as long as they did was because the government was involved with the student loans and stuff. Now the government is telling them, hey, we ain't giving you no more student loan money, all these degrees. We not going to give no funding for it. If they're going for advanced degrees, they got to come out their pocket. They want to lower the prices back down. Now you got universities. They used to have this thing. You had to make all this 1,700 on SATs. You got to do all this volunteer and all this stuff to get into the university. Now they're telling you, oh, you're in the 6th grade. Come on and sign up now. Come to the university. They want everybody to come. Now they say, hey, if you want to, you can be in the 6th grade. They ain't done anything. You come home. You can choose now. You want to go to a university in the state. We're gonna make it so an easy pipeline to go from. If you here in North Carolina, you can go to any North Carolina state-funded university. For don't matter what your GPA and all. Just come on up here. We need you to come in here and fill up these places. So now they're saying they're not going to universities because in order for a university to create a curriculum, something has to get developed first. And once it gets developed, then somebody has to create a curriculum to actually teach it. And then that curriculum has to be voted on. It takes 10 or 15 years before it can get approved to get into the university, become a curriculum, or a course they can teach you. By that time, it's old. It's no longer good. Technology is moving so fast. And 3 months is old technology, and universities can't keep up. The universities don't like degrees like engineering. They don't like medicine because it costs them too much money to offer it. If to build an engineering lab, it would take them over $1 million to build what and emulate what these corporations have. And then 6 months to a year later, they got to throw it away and go get something new. They don't want that. They want the degrees like the social works, political science, English, where they just give you a book, and they ain't got. That's where they make their money at. They don't want medicine. They don't because they have the new technology and everything you need to do medicine and stuff. It costs too much money. They don't want that on there. They want the stuff where they can just give you a book and don't have to build no lab or anything like that. And so that's what they want. And so now they're not able to do it, and so they are hurting, and they pushing their sons to go to these skilled trades. So I think the skilled trades, they're gonna make it a lot harder. They know that the baby boomers are about to go, and once they get their quota into that skilled trades, they're gonna make those tests hard again and make it where they right now they're gonna relax the tests and relax the requirements. But as soon as they get their numbers up, you best believe they're gonna close the door on you again. Greg B laughing. Hey, now Dr. Funk. Hey, Mike, do you come across a lot of do-it-yourself customers trying to fix appliances and mess the appliances up? They're trying to. Yeah, I've had that. Where I gotta be careful. I have one. Lord, I hope they don't watch. I had one. A lady called me, and she was like, her range top need to be rewired. I was like, need to be rewired. He's like, yeah, the elements are going bad, and the wires is going bad. And my son-in-law, he's an engineer. He already looked at it, and he's saying everything need to be rewired. The wires are going bad. I was like, what is it doing? It's not regulating I can't control the temperatures and stuff, and it's just going everywhere crazy. You need to come out here and rewire it. How much you gonna charge me to rewire it? I said, I don't know if it needs to be rewired. I need to look. I told you my son-in-law, he's an engineer. He told me that he would do it himself, but she told me his car broke down and he got to put a transmission in it. He can't do it, but this what needs to be done. I said, well, let me come look at it first, then I give you a price. So I go there and look, and what happened? her son-in-law and daughter had came in for the holidays, and they cleaned her range. And on the ranges, sometimes they have the dual burners, and on the dual burner knobs, it has the high low. Then you go again, it goes to high low for both. It has a setting for both burners. Then it have a setting for just the small burner or whatever. Well, anyway, when they cleaned it, the knobs are interchangeable, so you can put the knobs on any of the burners. They put the wrong knobs, so they took the knobs that were the dual burner ones and put it on the single burners, and put the single burner ones on the dual burners. And she had them all. They had them all mixed up, and they thinking that the wire. He had told her that those wires bad. They got to rewire everything, and just all I had to do was just swap the knobs back around. But yeah, you get that, and you get some guys who'll go start taking it apart, looking at it, trying to see what's wrong. But yeah, I get that all the time. I had another one. Matter of fact, I had another one. Same thing. They told me the refrigerator, the fan. They said we got a problem with the fan. The fan is sporadically making noise, and I need to get a whole new fan. And the guy told me, they always say, bring a fan so all in one trip. I said, I need to make sure it's the fan. So I told you the fan, I can hear it. It's the fan. It might not be doing it when you hear it, but it's the fan. Okay, but let me come look at it first. I go look at it, and when I get there, her husband or whoever is outside at the moment, and I'm there looking. I can't figure out. I don't hear anything. I said, I don't hear. She said, don't do it all the time. But I'm telling you, it's a fan. I need to get a new fan. My son looked it up on the internet. They say it's the fan. So I want to put new fans in it. I said, okay, let me give it a few minutes, and I see what's going on. So I had the door open, wanting it to heat up so I can hear the fans turn back on and route it. Anyway, while I got the doors open, her husband come back in. He got a little workshop that he got in the garage. He come back in the workshop, and he has this little mason jar that he got ice and water in it, and he had, that's what he's drinking out of, like the old school guys. They got a little mason jar that they drink. That's his water jar. And so anyway, while I'm there, I got it open. I don't hear it. And he said, excuse me, son. And he take his mason jar. It's a jar, and it's not flat on the bottom. It's kind of round on the bottom. And he set it right there in the door. on one of the shelves. And when he set it on the shelf, I heard because now that the fan is turning, the jar is kind of vibrating and shaking. And she said, "There you go. That's the noise." I said, "Okay." And so I picked the jar up and it stopped. And she said, "It stopped." I said, "Okay." I put it back. She said, "Oh, there you go again." She said, "What is it?" I showed her. I said, "It's your husband's water jar." He's setting it in the door, and when the fan is going, it's not flat on the bottom. It's not laying. It's just kind of vibrating, and you just hearing that vibrating on the glass door. But that you get that all the time, and somebody who is DIY, they just go look on the internet. That's what it says they'll do it, and they want you to bring those parts directly out there. But that's two things I ran into just over Thanksgiving. Paul Brown, 4539. What's up, Mike and ABC fam? Hey, okay. 89 Dr. Funk. Wow, man, you got to work hard for these food stamps. yeah. You ain't getting no food stamps no more free like that. And they're gonna cut them off if you got. And it ain't something you do one time. You got to do every month, from my understanding. Joel Jackson, 2032. Hey, Mike, are you going to have any hands-on training in the future? I'm a CDL driver with a set schedule, 7:30 to 4 p.m. off on weekend. I think this trade would be good for a side hustle. At the moment, I don't think I'm doing any. Right now, I don't think I'm doing any more hands-on training right now at the moment. At the moment, I'm having to turn my focus on actually building my business out. I got a couple of businesses I got to build out. So building my business out and actually training my subs and stuff. I probably have the online only going on, but I need to clean some stuff up on there before I open it back up. So I just have the online only for a while. But if you good with your hands and stuff, you be able to do the online. But give me a week or two to clean that up and get a new look. I had never updated the actual look of it or anything. So I'm going to update that, and you might be able to get there. But hands-on live, no, I don't think that in the near future. I also I own the building that we had the appliance boot camp in. I need to actually get something in there to help pull another business that'll actually pull people to downtown Selma and to actually help out with the ice cream parlor. So this year I'm going to actually start cleaning it up. And I'm going to actually go out and look for a business, someone who wants to move it to downtown Selma. There'll actually be somebody that can help pull more customers into Selma and to the ice cream parlor and start paying me rent. So, yep, Crystal Clean. Hey, seen you in a while. What's going on? Crystal Clean Appliance, 5903. They're making your home to the they are. They don't figure that out. Hey, he can be home with you. If he gets sick, you gotta take him to the doctor's office. No, you gotta feed him. You gotta give him clothes. You gotta you do it and pay me. Okay, Greg B. They pushing it, but the people who came out of the school saying they can't find work. I see HVAC guys complaining about not. Yeah. But we told them that, Greg. I don't know how long we've been telling people you don't get into the skilled trades by going to the going to the community college. That's not how you get into the skilled trades. You get into the skilled trades by getting you a pair of work boots, some jeans, some work pants, some work gloves, and some work clothes, and going out there to the job site. That's how you learn how to do skilled trades. You ain't gonna learn no skilled trades by going to no community college. Okay. My HVAC live from Sneeze Bachelor Pad. Yeah, it is. Leon 9220. I don't think they have the heart to even compete in the skilled trade because it's hard work, and a lot of people have a hard time with. That's also they don't have the they don't want to compete. They don't. A lot of them don't want to think. They want you to just tell them the answers. I get that. Oh man, I got that so much. Hey, Sneed, I got a call. What's wrong with it? I got a call. They said the refrigerator not cooling. What's wrong with it? I don't know. That's your job. Have you got the service manual? No. Go get the service manual and do exactly what I tell you to do. Read the service manual, read everything you can about that appliance, go there, put it in diagnostic mode, and figure it out. Crystal clean appliance. Wow, fella. Okay. Dion to Barrett, 9462. Do you think it's possible to make $100,000 a year doing this by yourself? Let me see. Give me a second. I'm not going to show you all, but I'm going to add up what I actually made. Let me get a calculator. Hold on a second. This right here is this week, 12/2. And this right here is just third-party warranty company. This is not the cash calls. I might do a video on this and show it to you. 12/2 was Tuesday. From Tuesday to the 5th today. Let's see what we got. I got one washing machine, $250. Wow, this one right here. Dishwasher, dryer, and cooktop, $490. Washer and a range top, $490. Another dishwasher, $250. Let's see here. A refrigerator and built-in food center, that's another $490. And another dishwasher today, $250. Okay, so that's not including the cash calls. That's just the third-party warranty calls. And from Tuesday till today, that's $2,220. So that's $2,000. That's not including no cash calls or anything. And I might do a video on that one day. So let's multiply that by the weeks, 52 weeks. That's $115,444, and that's doing 1 or 2 stops a day. What I tell you all to do, and that's what you do, and that's money that you get in your pocket. It ain't like you going to work a W-2 when somebody's taking the cash, government taking 30% of your money before you get it. You get all of that money in your pocket and be able to you do the stuff I tell you to do. You can actually use that to actually minimize your tax burden. But yeah, that's what it is. And that's how much you can make in a week just doing it the way I tell you to do it. So yeah, $100,000 ain't $400 a day. You can go just go to Facebook and go in Appliance Boot Camp and type in the Before 12 challenge. And before 12, we used to always say you can make more before 12 in appliance repair than most people make all week. And what you do, it used to be at 12 o'clock, everybody repeat, just write down how much they done made before 12. And you see everybody making $400,000, $500,000, $1,500 before 12 o'clock. So yeah, you can do 100,000. 100,000 don't go that far anymore. No, so you hitting for 100,000, that don't go that far anymore. Well, we're gonna be trying to do something between 150, 200 on a one-man show. With technology and the prices and stuff they are now. Service call fees used to be $85, they're going up to $125. So yeah, looking forward, don't look backwards. 6430. I was told my upright freezer cannot be repaired because it has leaking coals. Is that true? You can repair it. Might not be worth the repair. If you got a leak inside the coils and stuff. What we charge $850 to do seal system, then you have to pay for the parts. So if you gotta have an evaporator coil or a condenser coil, you're looking at additional $300. So you're looking at about anywhere between $1,100 to $1,500 to get it fixed. By the time you had the filter dryer and all that, so it might not even be worth repairing it. Hey, DCNF, what's good, Mike? All right. Yeah, Greg B laughing. Who asked that? Yeah. If you can make 100,000 doing this, yeah, yeah, you can make 100,000 doing appliance repair, no problem. by yourself. And that's not having no contractor's license. That's not you not. I have a friend that owns a daycare, and I tell her all the time, I ain't nowhere in the world I'd do a daycare. I would not do no daycare because with the daycare, they dropping kids off at 6 o'clock in the morning. I ain't nowhere in the world I'm getting up out of the bed to go watch somebody's kids for 6 o'clock in the morning. And with her, she has a couple. Lord, I hope people she ain't watching because she might be mad, but nobody want to know who it is. But she has a couple of people. She has one person who dropped the kid off at 5:30 in the morning, and you got to be there to get the kid at 5:30 in the morning. Ain't nowhere in the world I'm doing that. I told her you can have that. I ain't nowhere in the world I'll do no daycare. You got to be up that early in the morning. So I I like appliance repair. I don't go to the first stop until 10 o'clock. I don't want to be fighting no traffic, no school buses. I want to give people time to get up, go walk the dog, get the cup of coffee, and come back, put the dog up, and then we're there. So my first stop would be 10 o'clock in the morning. I do 11 o'clock in the morning. And then I keep a break between 11 and 1 at 12 in case I need to go get some parts or something. I can run to the parts store real quick or go get something, and then start on the afternoon. Afternoon, I do a 1 o'clock, a 2 o'clock, and a 3 o'clock. Same thing. I want to be off the road before 4 o'clock, before people start getting off work, before the school buses come, and I start heading on back. Start heading on back in. When I'm doing like now in the afternoons, you just do 1 or 2 stops in the afternoon. Just go between 4 and 6. Just tell people be there between 4 and 6, and you work your job, your first shift job, and then when you get off work, just go do 2 stops. Do 1 or 2 stops and make your money. Appliance professional. Evening, appliance ABC fam. Hey, how you doing, appliance professional? What's up, Big Ant? All right, Big Ant. What about repair, flip for resale? Yeah, you can make money in that. I actually thought about turning the appliance boot camp into an actual appliance resale place. I had a store now it's many years ago. If I think about it, it's been about 10, 15 years ago. I had a appliance repair store where we sold used appliances and we flipped them and refurbished them. And you make good money. Coming up in the next month or so, we call that tax season. It hasn't been, I don't know, because I ain't been flipping appliances in a long time. But it used to be tax season was a big thing. You make buku's money. And I always tell people I knew tax season was coming. I could smell those buy here, pay here cars. They go get with their tax money. You can smell the antifreeze 2 miles down the road coming up there to get appliances. They come there, you can smell nothing but antifreeze in those cars because they're heating up. Anyway, tax season come. We used to get maybe 2 or 3 tractor trailer loads a month coming in because people just buying those used appliances. Also, with the used appliances, they could finance them, they could rent them. Yeah, it was money, but the only thing when you're doing that, you're dealing with a different type of demographics and customer. You're dealing with a customer with low end money customer. So and you're not getting as much money as you would on repairs, and you're gonna have to have a crew to actually do it. Because you're gonna have to, if you're gonna do it at any scale, because you're gonna have to have somebody to deliver them. You gotta actually buy the inventory. You gotta wash it. You gotta clean it up. You gotta repair it, then sell it. I don't quite like that because it takes money to get it going and to get it built up. Appliance repair, you don't have to have any money. You can wake up tomorrow morning. I can wake up Monday morning dead broke, not a penny in my pocket. And by the end of the day, I could have $500-$600 cash sitting in my pocket because you're going out to the customer house and you ain't got to put no money out there to go get them. You're just going out there fixing. You're just selling your labor. So I love that a lot more than I love flipping. Flipping, you got bomb and everything. Hey, now, Dr. Funk, daycare is for special people, man. Y'all, good Lord, yeah, it's for daycare. I would not do no daycare. Oh, I would not do no daycare. Um, Daycare is for the birds, especially if I have to let people out of here. So and if somebody come visit me, and somebody's visiting me, and they own a daycare, and they got to go. They got staff, and they got to make the staff will be there. But if the staff ain't there or the staff running late, then you got to go there and meet those parents. Those parents got to go to work. So at 4:00 in the morning, somebody say, "Hey, Sneed, you need to come let me out." That's for the birds, man. That's for the birds at 4:00 in the morning. I was like, nah, can't do this one. So I don't like no daycare. I don't want no daycare. Mighty Super B 1000. Evening just turned in. Okay. When is your next appliance boot camp in person? I try to sign up at the website. Yeah. Okay, like it's already down. Yeah, I just told them I don't know if I'm going to do another hands-on live. I was going to do one this past December, but I didn't get enough people interested in it. Nah, I don't feel like begging people to get into it. And like I told y'all, I don't want to keep dumping new people into the markets of the students that's already going. We're making a lot of money right now, and I don't want to oversaturate their markets. So I don't know if I'm doing another hands-on live right now in the near future. I know I'm not. If you wait maybe a week or two, I might open back up the online so you can get it. But right now, I don't know. And the same thing, no, we got 2,000 students in there, and unlike the university, if you go to a university and once you take a class, you don't talk to the instructor anymore. This is not saying I don't enjoy talking to you all. I do, but you don't talk to the instructor anymore. Once the class is over with, he gone. You don't know him, and you move on. And community college done. But here, the way we do it, I got 2,000 students, and I talk to 2,000 people. It seems like so every day I got people calling me. It might even a lot of it is not even for which is good. It's not for appliance advice. It's just to say thank you or we just kicking it, just talking. So I got that going on too, where every time I add more people on, that's more people I have to deal with. And then I have the ones that every fourth, whenever a tragic or something hitting their life, they give me a call. Hey, Sneed, I bought that thing 4 years ago. I just got to a point where I can look at. I lost my password. How can you give me my password? I'm tired of doing that. Have you? Then I go look. They don't look at it. Then something else happened. I got fired from my job. I'm going to use that. Can I get my password? Man, I just not. And when we do come back, we're gonna have to make some limits on that stuff. I'm tired of keeping up with everybody passwords. Let me hold on a second. I think somebody texted me about that daycare stuff I was saying. Let me see. Okay, all right, now, okay. All right, I thought they were telling me about the daycare. But anyway, we got to make some type of limitations on that. Where I'm gonna give you, I'll give you 2 times. After that, you're on your own. You got to do it. I can't keep everybody on there because what happened. That's another thing too. The more people that I allow to stay inside of that teachable thing, the more teachable charge me to keep you all on there. So right now it's over $400 a month I have to pay to keep not a year, over $400 some dollars a year, a month. It might be a month. I think it's $400 some dollars a month. I have to pay to keep you all on there, so for not to even look at the course. So I was like, man, I'm getting up off of it and let it go. Evenly yoked. Peace and blessings, Mr. Sneed. I hope you all is going. Yeah, it's going very well. This is going very well. 89 Dr. Funk. Actually, just to throw it out here, You can't create a business and rent out. Yeah, sure can. We done that too. Renting out washers and dryers if you want. We are becoming a renter society because people don't want to own and can't afford. Yeah, we done that too. We used to rent them out. You can rent them out for $20-$30 a week. You gotta go get your money though. When you start doing that, you're dealing with a lower income person, and you got all the mess that goes with it. But yeah, you can do that. And what we used to do, you don't instead of you actually having to go get the money and this and that, the same people who rent out through Aaron's and Rent-A-Center, that same company would rent your stuff out, and they would finance anybody too. So meaning if you came there, they didn't care if you set whatever price you want. They didn't care. They're gonna rent it out to them and go. So they'll say, okay, they fill this stuff out. You give them the wash and dry. We're gonna get the money. We're gonna take our percentage, and we'll give you your percentage. If you were selling it to them, they'll let them finance it. They give you all your money up front, and then they worry about getting. And I just didn't feel good as a person for what they were charging people. For $20, I was paying $15-$20 for my washer and dryers, and I was selling them to them. At that time, I was selling the whole set for $350. The finance people are charging them $900 for that thing, and they'll come in and they'll finance. I'll be like, man, it ain't for $250. No, now we want to go ahead and finance it. They pay $900 for a used washer and dryer that I had took out the scrap yard. Patrick Young, Mike, have you been keeping up with the old Power Block crew? Yeah, I talked to Reggie. Last time I talked to Reggie was about a month ago. I talked to Mona. Mona and I talked from time to time. I ain't talked to her in about in a couple of weeks. I need to reach out to her. But yeah, everybody still talk. Matter of fact, Reggie and I had thought about one time getting together, doing a little conference and stuff. I might reach out to him, see if he still want to. I had talked to Mona one time about maybe collabing, doing a class one time where we're going to bring people up. So I'll reach out to them, see before I get the building going if they want to do something like that. Mighty Super B1000. Asking for myself, I like to learn the trade. I'm 29. I'm looking to career change from IT to appliance business. It's great. If appliance repair, I personally don't think it's a business out there that could, or a trade out there that could even come close to appliance repair. That's me personally. I don't think there's one out there that even come close to it. I think you should get into it at your age of 29. You do very well. Do very well. Cool Beans. Hey, what's going on? Just say hello. Been around since you started with JT making videos. I went and got my CDL since had shoulder surgery and recovered from my second back surgery. Oh, wow. Okay. I may need my password too. No problem. Like I said, reach out to me. I got a bunch of them that's done that from years ago. Hey, I need to get my password back. All right. That's nasty work on the interest rates. I don't know how. I didn't know. Yeah, it was bad. Oh man. And I used to feel so bad when I used to do the repairs and stuff like that for the rent-to-own companies. Oh man, I know y'all. You go back and look at the old videos. I used to fix everything. We used to fix their cell phones. I used to fix the furniture, the TVs, you name it. The purses. They would rent out Michael Kors purses, Gucci purses. They'll rent out Jordan sneakers. If you can name it, they'll rent it out to you. And what used to make me so sad, I would see people get a felony. I don't know what it was about that video game. Lord, that video game, I saw more people get felonies behind that video game than anything I've ever seen. So what happened if you rent their stuff and you don't return it to Rent-A-Center? They made that a felony. So if you rent that stuff, they give me a list of people I need to go pick their stuff up and whatnot. So I would go pick the stuff up, and you go there. They don't want to get that video game. they'll give you everything else, but they ain't giving up that video game. Cell phones too. Cell phones. They didn't want to give it up, and you go, where is it at? Somebody stole it, man. I'm telling you, take it back, man. Because they they're gonna give you a felony behind it. Man, I ain't got it, man. Please, next thing you know, guy got a felony behind a NBA 2K or something like that. That video game, boy, was worse. I don't know what it was. They just didn't want to give it back up, and they got felonies behind it. Daniel Arua. Hey, Sneed, I wanted to pay myself a W-2 through my appliance repair business. Do you know the best? Why you want to pay yourself a W-2? Why? Explain to me why you want to pay yourself a W-2 through your appliance repair business. That's the highest tax it is. If you own the business, you can get distributions depending on what you are. You get distribution, or you can get I can't think now. You get distributions, or you just take. What's the other word? My mind's everywhere. But meaning your business just give it to you I would just say a distribution. Distribution is less than what's it like 10% or 12% taxes, versus if you're going to go and get it as a W-2, you're going to be paying almost 30%, and depending on what state and stuff you're in. Are you doing it to try to get off of child support? You want to kind of lower your child support? I wouldn't do the W-2. Just tell me why you want to do a W-2, and then I might can help you out. A man's advice. It was a daycare that locked the kid in the building, then left. They didn't want to wait for the parent. Wow. Yeah, the parents do that too. The parents don't come pick the kids up, and you there. You gotta wait for the parents to come pick the kids up. And even if you charging them, they start charging you like $20 every 10 minutes or every 15 minutes and stuff. The daycare, I personally just don't like the daycare business. But if you got the heart for that, you can. But me, that's 6:30 in the morning. I just can't. I can't deal with that. All right. Okay, cool beans. I remember the cell phones, computers, and furniture videos. I'll reach out next week if I can't access the online course. Okay, no problem. A draw. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, get a draw. Get a draw. And dividends. Yep, there you go. Yeah, so what happened? There you go. You get the dividends and the draw. So that's the best way to get your money. If I was you, I wouldn't want to get it as no W-2, because then you're gonna have to put Social Security. You got to do your Social Security. Then you're gonna have to you're gonna have to get Social Security, and then you gotta start doing sending in your payroll taxes. Then you're gonna have the depending on how many people you got, you're gonna have unemployment. I don't know why you would want to do it. All right, A9 Dr. Funk, take a draw. Yeah. Okay, I filed joint with my wife and have 4 children to deduct. The deduction, I wouldn't care about that. I would just just go at I'll say CPA, CYA, consult your accountant. With me, it wasn't worth it for me to get the W-2s. And what you're doing there, you sending all your money there up to the tax people, and they keep your money all year, then send you a little small refund back at the end of the year. You're gonna probably make too much money to really get any real returns back like that. I'll be honest with you. You'll make most of your money just through your expenses and lowering your taxable income. So depending if you're an LLC, if you're LLC, it's just going to be a line item on your tax return. If you made money or you lost money, if you're LLC, so it's not going to matter much. Now, if you got like an S corp or something like that, then you got to file. He got to file his own separate taxes and whatnot. But I didn't want to. And if your wife has a W-2, she can get it that way. She can get it that way. Y'all still file jointly, but you just got you just don't, you're not showing that much income. And if you're not showing that much, you're not showing no income coming in, and you got all the deductions from your business and stuff. That's gonna make it a lot better, in my opinion, than trying to get a W-2 and then trying to get the earned income credit. That's my thing. But like I say, CYA, consult your accountant. Mighty Super B1000. Is it possible to make the course available again, online or in person? I'll purchase it and be up and running ASAP. Also, would an SUV be good to work from? Well, no, you can get a SUV. I started off in my former wife 88 Honda Accord. I ended up in a Kia Soul. Kia Soul was great for doing service calls. But yeah, you don't have to have no SUV. Only thing with that, I get that all the time. People make the course available. I'm going to buy it, and no, they don't buy it. You know, if you seriously want to buy it, I'm going to I'll what you call. I'll put my email in. Send me an email, and I'll send you a purchase link, and you can get it. But I get that all the time. Oh, I'm going to buy it, and they don't buy it. But if you want to buy it, there you go. I'll send you a link, and you can purchase it. Yes, CYA. That way, no one can say you told them to do it. Yeah. Okay, you're welcome. All right. Oh yeah, now that's the best thing right there. That Caravan, that Dodge Caravan. Oh, and that was the other thing too. I said this YouTube was the worst thing ever. I used to be able to. I used to be able to. If I had a van go down, I could go right over to the state surplus in North Carolina, and I could pick up a Dodge Caravan for $2,000. No problem at all. Nobody wanted them, and it got to the point my vans were becoming my vans were becoming throwaway items. If it break, I just call LKQ. That's like the scrap yard. They'll go pick it up and everything. Give me a check for $500-$600. I just go online and next day buy me a new one from the state surplus. Man, I got on this YouTube telling y'all about the state surplus, and y'all start bidding, and y'all going online. I'm bidding, and people looking at my name overbidding me to the state surplus. It got to the point people were calling up there. Mike Sneed, this, that. Go to the state surplus. They looking at my videos. Then they start. They put a minimum bid. That's the only thing they have a minimum bid on. They got the things that I told you all about. They put a minimum bid. A Caravan now I think start at $5,000. I don't care what's wrong with it. It's $5,000 because everybody bidding on it. Those blast freezers, $5,000. No, because everybody. And I just said, man, forget it. I got to a point I had to move away from the Dodge Caravan. I don't buy them anymore. I'm not gonna tell y'all what I buy though, but yeah, I couldn't buy the Dodge Caravans anymore because so many people was going there buying them, bidding on them, and then the state surplus started looking at the videos and they, these are the ones he tell everybody get. So we're gonna have a minimum bid of $5,000 on them. No, just crazy. What's going on? Because we don't read. Yes, sir. Mr. Yes, sir. Love you, Uncle Mike. I'm still getting paper. All right. Man, I love my Honda van. It's the truth. Yeah. I saw Peter. Peter had a Honda van. I saw him at the actual supply house. He got a steal of a van. A great van. Yep, just got a Caravan. There you go. Yeah, they messed up the game. Yep, they messed the game up bad. Yeah, people not that smart, Mike. They always ruin good things. Yeah, they do. Like I said, I'll never forget. I didn't think nobody would look at this YouTube stuff. And I remember I was going to buy a building and I was doing them downtown. And people on the internet started calling the Parks and Recs department and everything. Hey, y'all in Selma, yeah. Where these buildings might Sneed by? I remember the Parks and the Recs people came asking me, what in the world you put on the internet? People calling asking about buildings all across the state. I was like, yep. So, but yeah, people watching this YouTube just messed it all up. And you know, and then one time, people, when we first got in, when we were doing that before 12 challenge and stuff, the people got mad. Trying to call the people you got your contract with, telling the people you showing your, they tell you don't show your numbers and stuff. But we knew what the numbers were. They showing their numbers. They got mad, told on that. It's just crazy. Just crazy. Mr. Yes, sir. We should private the channel. I had thought about that one time. I was gonna do some private stuff. We were gonna do some private stuff. I'm just be working on. If you ain't got going forward, if you don't have a business that you can actually apply the stuff that we're gonna be talking to, it's gonna be foreign to you anyway. You're gonna have to have something to apply the stuff that we're gonna be talking about going forward to a business. Because I'm honing up my business and getting it where it needs to be at. So the stuff of begging you to get in, I'm done with that. Yeah, hey, now, DCNF. They were definitely hating doing that before 12 challenge. Yes, sir, they were. Yep, Greg B. Hey, now, Dr. Funk. Yeah, people be hating, hate watching hard. Yeah, they were, man. They were. Oh, at those beginning, those first couple of years, it was rough. It was rough. And like I said, y'all remember the first couple of years that we had the Klan coming out of us. I laugh about that now. We had the Klan and JT. I remember. It's past now, so he doesn't care. So you see, like JT be in the back when we start first doing those classes. He'll be in the back and he have his camera filming. But in his camera case, he kept his pistol and stuff in there because we didn't know if the Klan was gonna come get us. And I had my pistol and stuff up the front. I had took my AR and put it in the made me a little shoot room in the back because I didn't know if they're gonna come get us or not. So we had that. It was crazy, man, at the beginning. It was crazy. And so, yeah, so that's one of the reasons we stopped. We used to go live with everybody at the beginning of the, at the classes, right at the end. We would go live with everybody, let everybody talk and say how the class worked. But when the Klan started coming out of us, we had to actually stop. Because we didn't want to put nobody else in harm's way. Hey, now, Dr. Funk. Yeah, that was your class. I didn't know that. Oh man, that was a long time ago. Yeah, hey, now, Dr. Funk. Yes, that was my class when the Klan was tripping. Yeah, the Klan came out of us. Yeah, and I tell people that people say, no, I just for trying to teach you all how to put a belt on a clothes dryer, we had the Ku Klux Klan come out of it. I'll never forget that. Decent enough, stay ready. You don't have to get ready. Yep. Just proof they still certain people in certain place. Yeah. Greg beat the KKK down some serious heat. Yeah, it was. No, at first we thought I thought maybe they just joking. And then you go look, they got 1 million subscribers over there. Nah, this ain't no joke. And then times has changed. I ain't gonna say that. I think it has changed. I don't know. But the next morning, they came after us, and started saying that we were taking jobs from other people and all this stuff and all that. And then that next morning we there, and the sheriffs come and they want to look at at that time I was renting a building. They want to look at my I had to go get my lease agreement and show them that I leased the building and all that. They want to I want to know why we hear that early and all. It was crazy. It was crazy, you know. And so it was crazy. And then when I bought my first building, I bought it and came back the next day. Somebody had set the hold on a second. I gotta get off for a second. When I bought the building, I came back the next. I bought it. I done a video showing I had bought the building, and this was when Randy was the actual. This was a long time ago. Randy was the town manager then. Randy, I didn't tell him at the time that the Klan the Klan was after had been threatening us. Anyway, I buy the building, and I do a video showing I had purchased the building. The next day I come, they don't the trash can and all that stuff. Somebody done set that on fire right in front of my truck and all that stuff. And I didn't tell nobody. I didn't want to give it no more heat than what it was given. And so I remember Randy telling me, "What do you think happened?" I think somebody he was telling me somebody just threw a cigarette in there and just caught on fire. Ain't nothing like that. I don't know why they. I wanted to tell them, hey man, we've been battling back and forth for about a month with the Klan. But I didn't tell nobody. But after a while, it died off, and they I guess I haven't heard anything else from them. They I don't think they bother JT anymore, and we okay now. So, but yeah, we had a run for a while. So once again, I think that's a good note to end on. I'm getting people texting me telling I'm talking too much. So that's a good thing to end off on. I want to thank everybody for watching. Hey, coming up in 2026, it's going to be a great year. You all who are started your appliance repair business, congratulations, man. We're getting ready to go have some fun. We're going to make a lot of money. This is going to be a great time. Like I told you all, before you go, okay, let me read this. Yes, sir. Uncle Mike, I got like 3 new guys starting next year. Any new leads for more work before you go. Catch me on the next couple of videos. I'm going to be talking more about leads, what I'm currently doing. I don't know if it'll be enough for 3 guys. I got 1 guy that's going to be starting next year. So but I'll tell you how I'm actually picking up work. And I got some of the alumni who are doing some great things, getting work. And we'll start sharing some of those secrets. So that's what we're doing. We're going to take the people who are currently in it. We're going to maximize our business profits. We're going to be sharing some of these little tricks and stuff that you can put into your business and make it better. Wish you all who've been watching from the sidelines for all these years, wish you all would got in, because right now it's some money to be made in this appliance repair business. Once again, thank you all for watching. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.